Good afternoon, everyone. Akash, Amisha is there, Anant, Chandni,
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Kajal, Nigat, Rani, Shandhya, Ayush. Okay. Okay, so we have 10 participants today. Okay. Before starting the class, all the participants, please tell me which topics we already discussed and which are not yet discussed. Because there are so many sections, so I just can't remember which topic is already discussed with section B. So please tell me कौन सा टॉपिक ऑलरेडी डिस्कस कर चुके हैं हम लोग. प्लीज टेल.
मैम स्ट्रेस तक हो गया था.
स्ट्रेस. ओके. और कौन सा टॉपिक हो गया? राहुल बोलो. स्ट्रेस हुआ है और
और नहीं मैम स्ट्रेस तक ही लास्ट क्लास तक हुआ था.
अच्छा. सीवी डिस्कस हुआ है. सीवी.
नो मैम.
सीवी अभी तक नहीं डिस्कस हुआ. अच्छा. That means the format of CV, objective, strength, the format academic.
No, ma'am.
Okay, then let me tell you how to write a CV. Wait, I'm sharing the file. Okay. So let's discuss about CV. Here you can see the format of a CV, how to write a CV. Well, CV or resume is very important because you have to submit at first your CV. Then if your CV gets shortlisted, after that you will get a call for the interview. So CV is the first stage. Okay, so you have to write CV in a proper manner, and we are now going to discuss about the format. About each point I will elaborate how to write or how can you make your CV convincing one. Okay, always remember that your recruiters don't know you. Okay, so you have to provide complete details about yourself in a CV. They will go through your CV at first. After that they will get information about you. They don't know you personally. They don't know anything about you. So it's your responsibility to provide complete detail about yourself. Okay, here in the CV you have to include your personal information as well as your academic background, objective, vision, strength, everything you should include here. And yes, let's discuss about the format here. Your okay CV, here you have to mention your address, your full name, your contact number, your email ID. Okay, so complete detail about yourself here. At first you should mention. After that, come to the objective here. Objective means sorry. Okay. So objective, right? Here objective, in the objective section you have to mention the nature of the job you are seeking, that means searching. The nature of the job you are searching, that means what kind of a job you are searching. Okay, here I have written uh, seeking a position in an institution where I can utilize my skill and abilities and achieve professional growth while being resourceful, innovative, and flexible. Okay, showing my internal smartness, my regular resolution is that I think good, do better, and achieve the best. Okay, you can write these sentences. Also, you can modify your sentence. So I would like to suggest that please modify the sentences in your own language. Don't write the same as written. You can modify in your own way. You can include something, but don't miss the point here, objective. Okay, so the format you can follow. Otherwise, it's not that you have to write all the sentences here written. No, you can modify in your own way. You can write your own sentences. You can write your own words. Okay. So objective, mainly while writing about objective you have to mention the nature of the job you are seeking, what kind of a job you are seeking, and what's your objective. Okay, now vision here. What's your vision? Here I have written to earn recognition and to gain prestige from the beautiful world and thereby establish myself as an ideal person in the society. Yes, we all want to establish ourselves, right? And we all want to earn recognition. We all love to be acknowledged by others. This is our vision. So it may be the same. You can change also if you want. So to earn recognition and establish ourselves. These are the two important points you can include here in the vision section. Now strength. Strength, we all have different strength, right? Because we all are different persons. So definitely we should have different strength. We all are unique. We all have different qualities. So we all have different strength here. And you have to mention here your strength. But one thing that I would like to say, whatever you will write, you should have the complete knowledge about those things that you will write. Suppose I have written here, um, yes, I'm a dynamic, smart working, goal oriented person with a positive frame of mind. Okay, now if suppose yes, I have written this sentence. Okay, now I'm just imagine I'm sitting in front of the interviewers, and the interviewers or the recruiters are going through my CV. Okay, and when they will notice that I have written I am a dynamic, smart working, goal oriented person with a positive frame of mind, they may ask me, you have written here you are a person with positive frame of mind. What do you mean by a positive frame of mind? Or why are you calling yourself a positive person? What's the reason? Please explain here the meaning of positive frame of mind. They may ask me. Then I have to explain, right? So what I want to say that whatever you will write, be prepared that the recruiters may ask you some cross questions. Okay, so you have to answer those questions. So whatever you will write in your CV, you should have proper knowledge. Whatever words you are going to use in your CV, you should have proper idea about those words. Okay, like here, dynamic, okay, positive frame of mind, devotion, determination. So you are going to represent these qualities as your strength. So if they ask you some questions from these qualities, so you have to explain also. So you have to prepare yourself. Okay, so maybe you will write some other qualities as your strength. Okay, fine, but you should have proper knowledge about all the qualities you are going to show in your CV as your strength. Okay, fine. Now come to educational qualifications. Uh, okay, so educational qualifications and academics, it's important, definitely, especially for the freshers who don't have any work experience. For those candidates who don't have any work experience, for the freshers, educational qualifications and strength matters a lot, because they have to show that, well, they don't have any work experience, but they have good academics and they have all the qualities the recruiters are searching. Okay, so you have to convince the recruiters. With your work experience you can convince. If you don't have any work experience, then with your academics and with your strength you can convince. So you have to highlight here all these points. Okay, now regarding educational qualifications and academics, you should provide complete details. Okay, like name of the examination, year of passing, board or university, percentage of marks. So all the details you have to provide here, so that they can get complete details about yourself. As I have told you before, that the recruiters don't know you. Through your CV they will get the information about yourself. So it's your responsibility to provide complete details about yourself. And regarding educational qualifications or academics, I can say that uh, try to follow um, descending order. Right, descending order means uh, start with your highest qualification. Suppose you have completed your mtech, suppose. Okay, so you can uh, write here the name of the examination, mtech, after that btech, okay, after that hs, and so on. So in this way, from the highest qualification to the lowest qualification, this is the proper format. But you can also use the ascending order. That means from the MP, then you can start HS, after that BTech, MTech. So in this way you can also start, but I would like to suggest try to follow the descending order and try to start from the highest qualification to the lowest qualification. In this order you should mention here all the degrees, all the achievements of yours. Okay, and complete details. You can yes, you can follow this chart also. And here name of the examination is also written, year of passing, university or board, and the percentage of marks. So everything you should write here in the educational qualification section. Okay, now work experience. Okay. Yes, work experience definitely matters a lot. Uh, all the recruiters always want some candidates who already have work experience. So experienced candidates are, preferred sometimes. But if you are a fresher candidate, so don't worry that you don't have any experience. There you have to highlight your academics and also your, all the qualities you have. And if you have work experience, then don't forget to mention here complete details. That means where you are working, how many years, you should mention here in the work experience section. Now, in the training and projects undertaken, if you have taken any kind of projects, you can write here. If you have any experience regarding any projects, you can write here in the projects undertaken section. After that, other activities or interests, if you have any other interests, then you can also write here in the interests section. After that, software skill, Yes, you can write here regarding the software skill you have. And finally, personal information. Yes, in this section, you should provide complete details about your complete details about yourself, like name, date of birth, okay, father's name, mother's name, language proficiency, hobbies, philosophy, co-curricular activities, all the things you can write here in the personal information section. Well, let me explain about the philosophy, because other points are very simple. You can easily write. Now, philosophy. What is philosophy here? Let me explain. Here, philosophy here means the principles that you follow in your life. Like, suppose you can write here, born to learn, born to earn, born to win. Okay, that means you have the winning attitude. Okay, so um, you believe uh, you believe in winning. That means if you have the winning attitude, if you believe in yourself, if you have faith in yourself, then you will be easily be able to achieve your goal. So we all should have the winning attitude. If we have the winning attitude, if we can think positively, then we can achieve our goal very easily. Okay, so we all should have the winning attitude. Well, you can also write here the other principles that you follow. Here I am telling you just one example, that this is philosophy here. Okay, so born to learn, born to earn, and born to win. So in this way you can write also the other principles you are following in your life, or you believe. So you can write here, but always remember, as I have told you, that whatever you will write, be prepare yourself, that always be well prepared, that they may ask you some questions from my CV. Okay, so I should be very well prepared. Everything what is written here in my CV, I'm well prepared. If they ask me any kind of questions, I'm able to give answers. Okay, so this is what I can say regarding CV. And finally, declaration. Yes, in the declaration section, yes, you can write here, like, I hereby declare that the information furnished above is true to the best of my knowledge. Finally, yours faithfully, your name, date, and place. This is the complete CV. Now, you can also include some other points if you want, but don't exclude all these points. These are very vital, like objective, vision, strength, educational qualifications, work experience, projects undertaken, other activities, software skill, personal information, declaration. So this is the format, and this is the format of complete CV. You can follow this format. You can also add some points, I have told you, but don't exclude these vital points. These are very important. Now, all the participants, do you have any confusion regarding any point? You can tell me. I will explain.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, I will explain. Yes, Rahul, say.
Ma'am, what is software skill, ma'am?
Software skills, software skills, like you can say Java or something like that, like software skills. That means regarding software.
Okay, ma'am. C plus C, C plus plus.
Yes, yes, yes. Yes.
Okay, ma'am.
Hmm. Any other confusion? All the participants are welcome here. You can ask your queries.
Ma'am, what is co-curricular activity?
Okay. Well, co-curricular activities here means extracurricular activities. Extracurricular activities, this term is you know recently we don't use the term extracurricular activities here. It's, I would like to suggest to use this term, co-curricular activity. Extracurricular activities and co-curricular activities are same. So if you have any kind of activities besides your academic activities, you can mention here. Like
Okay, ma'am.
Extracurricular activities, we all know the same is the same co-curricular activities. Any other queries you can ask?
No,
Okay,
ma'am.
okay. So no queries, right? Now stress तो हम डिस्कस कर चुके हैं. Intonation patterns, what about intonation patterns? डिस्कस हुआ या नहीं हुआ?
No,
Intonation.
ma'am.
Okay.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Okay. Okay then. Let's discuss about intonation patterns. I'm sharing the file. Wait. Where is the file? Okay. So we will discuss about intonation, but all the participants CV के बारे में तो डिस्कस हम लोग कर चुके हैं. Now what you have to do is you have to prepare your CV and you have to submit in the Google Classroom. I have created the assignment in the Google Classroom and you have to prepare your CV and submit. Okay, all the participants.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Last date, ma'am.
Last date, okay, I will mention in the Google Classroom. So you have 1 week. Just you have one
Okay, ma'am.
week. I will mention in the Google Classroom also. Within 1 week, try to submit. Okay. Now intonation. What is intonation? Intonation or tone. Okay. Intonation is referred to as the music of any language. In English language, intonation or tone is used by the speakers to express emotion, questioning, and differentiate parts of a sentence. Just think, do we always speak using the same tone, or do we always speak in the same tone? No. Sometimes we use rising tone, sometimes we use falling tone. Sometimes we use flat tone, or sometimes we use high tone, or maybe sometimes we use rising falling or falling rising tone. It depends on the expressions. That means, what do we want to express? Suppose I'm criticizing someone. I'm criticizing someone and I'm telling, are you mad? Here I am using rising tone. Okay. Now I'm giving proposal to someone. That means invitation proposal. And I'm saying, why don't you come and dine with us today? Why don't you come and dine with us today? Here I am using falling tone. So our tone is, different. It depends on the expression. What do we want to express? Whenever we criticize, we use different tone. Whenever we express our, happiness, we use different tone. Whenever we express our sadness, we use different tone. So tone or intonation is the music of any language. If we always speak in the same tone, it would be very boring, right? So if we want to make our um, what can I say, if we want to make our conversations interesting, or our speech interesting, then we should use different tones, different intonation patterns. Now we are going to discuss about different patterns of intonation, or different intonation patterns. There are generally 7 types of intonation patterns: rising tone, falling tone, rising falling tone, falling rising tone, flat tone, high tone, and low tone. Let me tell you very simple rules. Okay. Now, falling tone. When should we use falling tone? Falling tone is generally used at the end of a sentence. At the end of a sentence, like, she is a teacher. She is a sorry. She is a teacher. I might be late today. I live in Kolkata. Here, at the end of a sentence, I am using falling tone. My tone is falling here. She is a teacher. I might be late today. I live in Kolkata. So here, generally, at the end of a sentence, we use falling tone. And when should we use rising tone? Rising tone is used when the sentence is not finished. Like, she is a teacher. Here my tone is rising. See? She is a teacher. That means the sentence is not yet finished. If the sentence is finished, then at the end of a sentence we should use falling tone. She is a teacher. She is a teacher. Okay. But here the sentence is not yet finished. That's why we are using rising tone. That means the sentence is not yet finished. There is something more in the sentence. Like, she is a teacher, although she is working now. I might be bit late because I don't finish work until 7. So in this way, rising tone should be used when the sentence is not finished, and falling tone is used when the sentence is already finished. That means at the end of a sentence. This is one of the very common rules. Now, I will come to the previous page again, but at first, let me explain the very common and basic rules. Then I will come to the previous one also, that is new information and old information. At first, let's discuss about the basics. Second rule is you should use falling tone when you don't know the answer, and you should use rising tone when you think you know the answer, but for confirmation you are asking. Let me explain. You got back yesterday, right? Are you tired? Is that in America? Here, in the first sentence, you got back yesterday, right? I'm using rising tone because I know that you got back yesterday, but for confirmation, I am asking. That means I know that you got back yesterday. I'm sure about that. But for confirmation, I want to be confirmed by you that yes, you got back. I know you got back, but for confirmation, I am asking. That's why I am using rising tone here. In the next sentence again, are you tired? I am using rising tone. I know you are tired. I know very well that you are tired. But for confirmation, I am asking, are you tired? So here again I am using rising tone because I know the answer. Whenever you know the answer already, you can use rising tone. And when you don't know the answer, you are asking someone, then you can use falling tone. Like, what do you like most? What do you like most? Did you have a good time? What do you like most? Did you have a good time? So here I'm using falling tone because I don't know the answer. I don't know what do you like. I don't know whether you have a good time or not. I'm asking you. In that situation, you can use falling tone when you don't know the answer. Okay, very common. Now, let's move on. While making comments, you can use falling tone. Like, okay, so comments, that means maybe appreciation or something, some comments you are making. Like, isn't it delicious? Isn't it delicious? I'm using rising tone. Sorry, very sorry. Falling tone, right? So, isn't it delicious? Isn't it delicious? Yes, we should use falling tone because we are appreciating, right? Isn't it delicious? Or the food is very delicious. So we are making comments. Here we should use falling tone. Or suppose you were saying, what a beautiful scene or what a beautiful picture. The food is very delicious. We are appreciating, we are making comments. In that situation, you can use falling tone. And whenever you criticize, you can use rising tone. Are you insane? Are you mad? Have you lost your mind? Here, all these are, criticizing, criticizing speeches. You can say criticizing comments. Here, comments, but criticism is here. I am criticizing someone. Have you lost your mind? Or are you insane? Are you mad? Whenever you will criticize something or someone, you can use rising tone. Okay. Now, next is uh, making suggestion or giving suggestion. Whenever you suggest something or you are proposing something, then you can use falling tone. Like here in the third sentence, you can see, why don't you go for a coffee? Or why don't you come and dine with us? Or um, mm, proposal, right? Yes, invitation. Like, why didn't you come and dine with us? Or let's go for a walk. Let's go for a walk. Here you are proposing something. Okay, you are giving suggestion or proposal. Why don't you go for a coffee? Here you are giving proposal. So in all these situation, you can use falling tone whenever you will propose something. You are giving proposal or you are giving suggestion, any kind of suggestion to someone, then you can use falling tone. These are the very basic rules. Now let's move on. To sound surprised, you can use rising tone. Yes, whenever we feel surprised, we always use rising tone, isn't it? Like, did you? Did you? That means I'm very much surprised and I want to know, did you do that? So you can use rising tone like, did you do that? Surprised. You are very much surprised. So you can use rising tone. To express doubt, you can use rising tone. The same sentence, okay? I am just using different expression. That means I want to express my doubt like, did you do that? I'm expressing my doubt here. Whenever I'm surprised, I should say, did you do that? I'm surprised. Now I'm expressing my doubt. Did you do that? Did you do that? I'm, I'm doubtful. So here again you can use rising tone. Now to sound sarcastic, you can use falling tone. That means, sarcasm is there. You are making sarcastic comment. We can use the same sentence like, did you do that? Did you do that? Here sarcasm is here, right? So sarcastic. My approach is sarcastic towards the other person, and whenever you want to sound sarcastic,